back to Diddy. Let's go back to Diddy and some of these stories that we hear about. So Diddy, did you ever spend time with the guy? Did you ever meet Diddy?
I've met him before, yeah.
How was he?
Very nice guy, very smart, super business. You know, I mean, he's very successful. And I think that there's a duality in it. There was the faces that showed up at the parties or the event that went to the big party. And then there was the late night crowd when everyone started going and then the doors got locked up. Everyone got, and the last 40, 30 people were there. And then it was, and I was never at any of those.
Was that a known thing? Like, you know how LeBron says there's no party like a Diddy party, or,
right.
You know, in a Diddy party, don't stop, or, you know, you hear these lines.
Mm-hmm.
Did people know? It's like, dude, I was at the party. We're there till 6 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you what happened after 2. Here's what happened. Here's what.
Right.
Is that known?
So I'll tell you, I don't know how much, I don't like to say things that I know unless I see it. That there's a little difference, you know. But was it discussed? Was there descriptions from people I know that were at those? Yes. But here's another thing. So how many of these big entertainment parties and over the years and everything with as successful as you are, have you been around? Does anyone ever come up to you at a certain hour and say, okay, it's time to go? At those parties, they did. At a certain time, he shut it down, but not everybody left. So anyone that wasn't super famous or I'm with him or whatever, were exited from the house. You were gone. And then, you know, you were with but what people I don't think realized was he had cameras all over the place, unbeknownst to them. And now he has all that footage, supposedly. This is what I'm told. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens if, you know, you're a huge iconic, you know, TV star or movie star, and you're in some very, very...
Who's getting the money, though? The blackmail, the money's going to who? So let's just say I represent J-Lo. I represent LeBron. I represent whoever it is.
Right.
All right, so what are you going to do? Well, here's what we're going to do. Here's what the pay is. $30 million, $20 million. Who's the money going to?
Okay, so I'm not sure... I don't buy for a minute that he's going to prison without getting out of here somewhere and stashing $2 billion or whatever. I think he has that kind of power, meaning Sean himself. But remember, it goes a lot deeper than that. So play the game with me for a second. Let's say it's LeBron, which I'm not implying in any way that I believe LeBron James is involved in this, but he does have the famous quote, no party like a Diddy party. So do you think LeBron James is the only one that has an interest in whether his career is destroyed? No, Nike has an interest. No, certain apparel companies have interests. No, many other people that are involved in huge businesses that are part owners of giant conglomerate companies have an interest in that. So Shaquille O'Neal owns most of JCPenney's. But you're talking about companies that if it comes out, so they might be the one that says they'd pay $25 million for that. You know, you're talking about ruining the sale of an entire line of clothing. And I'm not saying I know this is going on.
Who are they paying? If let's just say, because accounting wise, if you're a publicly traded company, I can try. If somebody does a quality of earnings, or if somebody does an audit on you, which when you're public, you're doing it all the time. What's this $30 million? Oh, it's marketing dollars. To who? Right. Show me who went to. Who is this account?
Yeah.
What is this company?
So what happens if I have a tape of, you know, some guy in another show here at Valuetainment, and I turn around and I come to the head guys here and I say, there's this very terrible tape of this guy, and Valuetainment decides to make a donation to or a marketing deal with me. You're right. It's going to be something like that. They're not going to say this is for the video, but
Who is the
I believe his representatives represent him. No, that would be who they're implying.
Yeah. Well, that's the part where, you know, I'm wondering so one, more people are getting bolder to put the stuff out about him. What does that mean? More people are getting bolder to say, here's a video of him and his girlfriend. How come we didn't see it before? It's been around for a while. Now you're showing it to us. Here's who this person came out. $30 million here. This person over here. That person over here. Jamie Foxx, I don't know if you saw the one with Jamie Foxx saying the fact that when his special comes out, he's actually going to talk about the fact that Diddy's the one that poisoned him. Again, this is a story.
I heard that story too.
How a story about Sean Diddy Combs and Jamie Foxx mystery illness went viral. Is this the one? Yeah, December 2nd. Go a little lower. Some of the upcoming Netflix comedy shows. Jamie Foxx expected to include the actor addressing a mysterious 2023 health crisis that left him hospital. This is from today.
Right.
For more than 20 days and recovering for months more, but has also sparked rumors it was Diddy. May have some of the responsibility. Okay. Which Combs' camp has denied, but Fox has not. I mean, of course Combs' camp is going to deny,
right.
But it's what Fox is going to say, because everyone's interested in what Fox's story is.
But now, if you go and you look further about the number of people that have had this sudden death thing happen to them that are related to Diddy, it's like some viral lung or something, like some weird, but like 5 people that had information on him that were going to testify against him, that look it up. So if you look up, death trail of Diddy affiliates due to mysterious disease or whatever you want, and it's going to come up and you're going to go, wow. So, and a lot of the same symptoms as Fox. And there's a number of them that it was a couple that both died. One died, the husband, I think, and then the girlfriend died like a month later of the same thing. And they believe that it has something to do with him. Again, I don't know this, but it just seems very suspicious when you go through and you look at in the history of different people that can make you go away. If listen, I've worried about some of the things that I talk about on my show. Is someone going to knock on my door one day? Is my car going to blow up? Because I'm willing to talk about things. 13 deaths around Diddy, 9 victims of City College incident, Tupac and Biggie Kim, blah, blah. It goes on and on. And I think the funny thing is we're fed what they want us to believe. So how much of it is you're looking over here while they're doing whatever they're doing over here? And I think a lot of misdirection happens in the press.